Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Drinks with Dave, and today we're gonna make an Aperol Spritz. It's a cocktail known for its vibrant color, its bittersweet taste, and its light, refreshing fizziness. And it's also a perfect patio sipper for warm weather, and right now we've got plenty of that. Now before we dive into the ingredients and make this drink, if you don't know what a Spritz is, it's really simple. A Spritz is just a mix of wine or sparkling wine that's been diluted down with some soda water. It's a style of drink that became popular back in the 1800s when Austrian tourists would visit Italy and they would ask for a splash or a spritz of soda to be added to their wine. Spritz actually means splash in German, and Austrians speak German, mostly. It's Austrian German. It's basically the same thing, but slightly different. Now, over time, people naturally added liqueurs to these spritzes and came up with lots of different variations. But we're making an Aperol Spritz, so we need to talk about Aperol. And Aperol is a obviously bright orange, bittersweet Italian aperitif. It's known for its distinctive flavor and its lower alcohol content. And just like all the other bitter Italian liqueurs, it's made from a secret recipe of herbs and roots and citrus fruits, including gentian, and there's some rhubarb in there. Now some say that it's somewhat similar to Campari, but it does have half the alcohol volume. I think Campari is around 24%, and it's got a lot more of a mild taste. It's not quite as bitter. I find this to be a lot more tolerable than Campari, personally. Now for the other ingredients, it's pretty cut and dry. We're gonna be using a sparkling wine, and for that, I'm using a Prosecco. Prosecco is usually what's used in Aperol Spritz, although if you wanna try a different type or style, go ahead and do it. But the sweetness really plays well against the bitterness of the Aperol. And for the Spritz part of it, we're just gonna be using a plain old seltzer water. You don't need anything fancy here. Just avoid anything that's got extra flavors. You just want plain seltzer or soda water or sparkling mineral water. Any of those will work. So that is it. Just 3 easy ingredients. We've got our Aperol, our sparkling wine, and our soda water. Now before we get started, I like to say that the Aperol Spritz is one of those drinks that anybody can sort of tweak or adjust to their liking. So the ratios of these ingredients can change. But I like to start with a simple ratio that gives you a nice balanced drink, and you can kind of go from there. And that ratio is a 3-2-1. So we're using 3 parts Prosecco, 2 parts Aperol, and 1 part soda water. So that's how we're gonna build it today, just to keep things simple. Again, you can mess with it any way that you see fit. Now this cocktail is just built right in the glass, and you'll often see it made in a wine glass, so that's what I'm gonna use today. So we'll begin by just adding our ice to the glass first. This will help to chill the glass down because we want everything to be nice and cold. And we will begin with our Aperol. And again, we're going with the 3-2-1 ratio, and we're just gonna use straight ounces. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of Aperol and add that straight to the wine glass. And the next order of business is gonna be adding our sparkling wine. You wanna make sure that your sparkling wine is chilled down. Definitely don't want warm sparkling wine. I'm just gonna eyeball 3 ounces. I kinda know what that looks like in a glass. If you wanna use a jigger, go ahead. 3 ounces. Somebody on the internet is going to freak out because I didn't pour my sparkling wine into a jigger. Ugh. And lastly, we'll be adding the Spritz. And we'll add 1 ounce to the top. And if you'd like, you can give it a little bit of a stir just to mix the ingredients. And the traditional garnish is going to be a wedge of orange. You do and we'll just pop that right on top. And you could serve this with some straws, but you don't have to. I've got straws. I'll do a couple of straws. Why not? I can dig. I don't know if I'm happy with my garnish game here. I just put the half slice of orange on there. Yeah, that's good. I think the Aperol, the bitterness of the Aperol is offset by the sweetness of the Prosecco. They have a big slice of orange on top. As soon as you get it up to your nose, you smell all that citrus, that orange, and it plays with the other citrus flavors in the Aperol. It's got a nice effervescence, kind of bubbliness to it. This is like a low ABV patio pounder. Drink it before dinner, have it after dinner. I guess it doesn't really matter. All in all, I think it's perfect for hot weather or any time of the year, honestly. Start with the 3-to-1 ratio and just go from there. Anyway, that is it. That is the Aperol Spritz. I hope you find time to enjoy one of these during this warm weather season. If you saw something you liked or didn't like, or just have a random thought about the video, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Hit that like and subscribe button, all the YouTube stuff you're supposed to do, and we're on to the next drink. So until next time, cheers. I don't know if I'm happy with my garnish game here. I just put the half slice of orange on there. I don't know. Whatever. The internet's whatever. I don't. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's going in somebody's mouth.